I, if I don't want down mixing. I just want channel 1. Hopefully that fixes maybe black UAD. This should fix, maybe. Oh, oh. If I unmuted from... It's okay now. Wait. Hold up. Because if I unmuted from UAD, then it's way too loud. That's the only issue. Like I can basically hear myself, which I don't want. Unless I mute this, but mute that. But then it's like not gonna. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. If I turn this all the way down. What the fuck is happening? Let me try reloading this. It's not even. I can't even hear it on my Let me put point. Oh, I can't even. Damn! Now it's all broken. Hold up. Yeah, now it's not even playing on this. Okay, system multi-output. Okay, we're gonna run it through. We don't want that monitor on and output. Okay, that's cool. It's cool. Properties. Black hole 2. Let's try that. Let's see if this. Okay, so that'll play off of the UAD. Turn off. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys can. Okay, now I think it's good. I just checked. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. Okay, now I think it's good. I just checked. We're good. We're chilling. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my sample rate maybe higher. That might be what is causing it to sound like garbage. Let's double check that there real quick. 1 second. Maybe higher. That might be what is causing it to sound like garbage. Let's double check that there real quick. 1 second. Yeah, and it's still not sounding good. What the fuck? Let's put drift correction on everything. Let's see if this will fix it. Yeah, it's the. It's still not sounding good. What the fuck? Let's put drift correction on everything. Let's see if this will fix it. Yeah, it's the. How do I fix that? Because I'm running through multi-out. Okay, and then let's try one more time. How do I fix that? Because I'm running through multi-out. Okay, and then let's try one more time. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening with Ableton. It shouldn't be crapping out like this. Usually it's like the one thing that does work. So output config. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening with Ableton. It shouldn't be crapping out like this. Usually it's like the one thing that does work. So yeah, I'm running. I have the stream open on another window, so it's playing that back after like 10-15 seconds. But I don't know why it's not. This is what happens. I don't stream for like 2 weeks, and I come back, and then everything kind of goes to shit. Let me see if I can fix the. I don't think I need black hole. Let me try not using black hole. I don't need telestream for sure. And then let's maybe put black hole back on and turn off telestream. I think I just. Let's see. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need this. And we're going to go back to user device and play it. And we're going to go back to user device and play it. Okay, I think I fixed it. Okay. We're good to go. Sick. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. My name is Michael. We just got a Sony placements. Excited for that one. But today we're working on some hip hop tracks. We're doing another EP for this library. And excited to see where it goes. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, Dominic, I'll check out your track probably in a week. I'm going to wait to do all the submissions all at once just to get a bunch more in just to kind of verify. Last time I did the project, we ended up getting a good amount, but I think a lot of the ideas were just not super well done. So we're just trying to get enough so I can kind of dive in and do what I need to do when there's enough stuff ready for me. Yeah, I'm not really looking for vocals right now, Jark. Yeah, a lot of the sync stuff I do, like it's pretty much like I'll find like an artist I really want to work with, and then just DM them and kind of get vocals that way. Not really doing a lot of the independent pitching nowadays, just because with different libraries and with different things, it's just easier to have like try to find artists that are already like 90% of the way there in terms of like the kind of vocal stuff I want from them. So it just makes it a little bit easier with that. Yeah. Same though for like this hip hop stuff. Like I don't really want vocalists on here because there isn't like a huge fee necessarily with a lot of this. It's kind of just like a what's it called? A lot of it is just going to be the back end. And with that, it's like a lot of work to have to tune and fix vocals and stuff. And I just don't really think it's worth the time, especially because the fees are so low. Like if the fees were bigger and there was more, into it, then it's almost fine. But with this stuff, it's like, eh. Nice, James. Thanks so much, dude. Yeah, I'll check them out. But yeah, I mean, feel free to send in as many ideas as you want. I'm just going to be going through them probably next week to really figure out which ones I really want to work on, and then go from there. Yeah. Mainly because with some of the ideas, like just based on, turnaround time and based on kind of what the client wants, a lot of it is like if the idea is too far away, like I try to stray away from working on those just because it does take a little bit long to process everything. Like even if someone sends an idea that's like 90% of the way done, it is a lot of just going back and forth and trying to fix it so that it works for whatever licensing, whatever thing is necessary. I've done some stuff in the past where like someone will send an idea and it's almost like not even remotely close. And that's usually like where it gets a little tricky of like, how can I still get it to work? Oh, James, yeah, we're not looking for songs, dude. We're looking for like ideas. We're looking for like intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, no vocal, no anything. We're just looking for tracks. Like it's yeah. So if you did send it, I will definitely probably mention that, or I won't work on it just because it needs to be instrumental. It's not going to be like a joint project or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know. I mean, it's really like we're just looking for works in progress. We're really not looking for like songs. So like I wouldn't recommend submitting anything that's like finished. And it's also the same thing where it's like if you submit something and we end up picking it, like the splits are going to be different and they're not going to be including the other writer. So it does get a little bit tricky. So I do like urge, like if you want to submit something, then please submit something that's going to be definitely original and that's not going to be, or that isn't already being pitched for something else, is really what I want to preface. Yeah. A different bass, maybe. Just another one to do kind of this like elongated stab. What's up, official? Yeah, dude, send anything, man. Anything you want for the brief. I want like a Reese. Resonant. That's cool. Kill it here. Cool. Yep. Okay. Let's do that. Copy and paste this. Shit. Where'd it go? Ooh. What's up, Z? Yeah, dude. It's anything that's submitted is like a fully finished like instrumental track. Like I do everything. That's why like anything that's accepted, like I'll go over all that with the kind of the details in the email agreement. But yeah, everything is like finished. Like it's all done, complete. Everything is exported. I pretty much handle all that. And then the library will then pitch it directly to CBS, and then they handle registration too for PRS. Yeah. So the songs also come out too. Like they come out pretty much immediately. We did another album last year, I think. And same kind of situation where like we sent stuff over and it ended up getting posted on like Spotify and Apple Music, so it's available for streaming. So if there is like a runoff, then you do see some money from that, which is always good, because sometimes you'll work with a library where they like won't do anything with the track, and it's like, man, like we can post it somewhere, you know. It's always good to potentially earn something from it, you know. So we're going to do keys, contact. I have a contact already. Let's do this. Nice. Did you do stuff with Flick Tracks, Dominic, for that one? Or was it with that other library? I know you mentioned there was another one you were working with. What do I want? I need new Leap preset. What the fuck is this? Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. What the fuck? Let's open another contact. I don't know what's happening. Okay, maybe it won't let me. Let's do new. I want to view like the old. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing me all this garbage. I don't want to see all this stuff. Just give me a piano, man. Give me keys. Piano. Oh, we have Keyscape. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Nice. Yeah, the tension stuff gets picked all the time. Clavinet, maybe. Sure. This is cool enough. And delete all this. Change it to something else. Yeah, I mean with Flick, there's no cue sheets, so you're kind of just like, hopefully the statement includes it, which is probably the one of the only negative parts about that library. Like, and they're on the same boat of like we can't. They do handle registrations, and if a thing comes in, great. But yeah, you just don't know. You just don't know when your stuff's picked. And like I personally, I'm not gonna spend whatever it is for TunesAd or whatever the scanning service is. It's like I just don't really think it's worth using or paying for a service like that to track like the couple dollars you're making from each cut. Let's mute the drums. Can you take samples? Dude, it better not be a sample, man. If it's like if you're sending something like that, I'm gonna not. Has to be completely original. Like samples in the sense of like if it's from like a royalty-free library and like there's a way to prove that, amazing. That's totally fine. But yeah, it can't be like I pulled this track from YouTube and resample. Like that's a no-go. That is a big red flag. Do not do that. Yeah. What's up your name? We're using OBS and we're using Restream. So yeah, it's I love this West Coast kit. We don't need this every hit. Like a triangle is really what we want. And then maybe this. For some atmosphere now. Some shit to throw in the back. We're in F minor, I believe. Yes, we're in 4A. What's up, Jordy? Thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about sync, ask me in the comments down below. I actually got a placement with a Sony. I just found out today, randomly enough. It came out a couple days ago. We had no idea. It was for a new commercial that they're this string with a shittier one. Just could beef it up a little bit more. Expand. But yeah, anyone that checked on that video that we posted earlier today, we are looking for tracks for a new sync project. We're looking for original hip-hop ideas. They don't need to be full songs. Please do not send full songs. We want something instrumental only. And we're looking for tracks at least until the end of January. Yeah. Trying to find some dope ideas. Trying to work with some cool people that might be interested in getting some stuff placed in some sports broadcasts and whatnot. Yeah. This Ableton Lite now, the full version, yeah. You can use Ableton Lite if you don't have a budget. It's like, I would recommend buying the full though, because let's try this. That is in the right spot. Let's try. What's up, Rico? Click, if you are new, click on the link. Just click on my profile somewhere over here. There's a TikTok I posted. All the information is there. We're looking for hip hop tracks though. So anything like that's pretty aggressive will most likely work, but it's gonna be for like sports. So it's like sports broadcaster _ so basically like anything that they play when like an announcer is making some statement or they're talking about sports stats. It's stuff like that. So like very generic hip hop. Not looking for like crazy rage or insane stuff, you know, but pretty general is what we're looking for. Grime, mate, or yeah, it can't be super like, unfortunately, like the cookie cutter stuff that they want is going to be something that you're like, wow, this is really easy to produce. That's kind of what they want. They want the easy, not super aggressive hip hop, but like basically like what did hip hop sound like 10 years ago, you know? And how can we add like a orchestrated flair, I guess, to it? That's really what they're feeling. Yeah. Nothing that's like too crazy, like no rage, no like crazy sounds or anything, like pretty stock. And then I would come in basically and fix it and make it more syncable. Yeah. When you get into your type of work, you reach out to libraries and you offer to write to different briefs and cues that they're working on. Yeah, simplicity, 100%. And like obviously, if it's not simple, I can go back in and cut things out or move things around. Am I still live? Unable to connect. The fuck. What's up, YouTube? It's still on. Sorry, yeah. I'm restreaming on TikTok. All right, we're gonna talk to the YouTube boys because TikTok just fucking decided to die on me, crazy enough. What the hell? Anyways, how you guys doing? Welcome in. We're working on some stuff for CBS Sports. The payment is just back end. Yeah, it's just back end money. actually going to restructure this real quick. Move some things around. Nudge all this back. Yeah. So in general, for some TV and film blanket license stuff, like it's not a ton of money. Like it's just going to be back end. So like it's not like a big get rich quick scenario. You're having to write, you know, a bunch of different cues just to make it make sense. But yeah. Hell yeah, that is the goal. We want it to be kind of like, ooh, this is hip hop that your mom wants to listen to. Kind of. That's really what the goal is. Like,
Ooh.
like breath. Too slow. Like this better. This is gonna be tucked. Maybe too much of a cut. Exactly. Yeah. Background. Like CBS Sports is an old network. You know, they're not doing modern. You know, they're doing pretty generic hip hop. So they're always looking for stuff though, because they tend to not want to reuse cues a lot of the time. They want to quote unquote stay modern while still having, you know, something, but trying to keep it a little bit more West Coast. Sounds a little bit cooler. Gives it kind of a different swagger is really what we want. So yeah, TV. This is for TV. This really would change the synth, I think. Throw a fill there or something. We'd add like one more string here probably. So make it not super repetitive. Add the chants back in here. expand library. Something easy, fast, quick to use. Bell could be cool. Maybe not. Let's see if we can find a better one. I don't know what happened to TikTok. What the fuck happened? All right, let me try restreaming. I want to see if I can get back on TikTok. I don't know what the fuck is happening. For some reason, it like dropped the TikTok stream randomly.